What's up guys, Robert Optimal Bodies. Now this video is about accountability and having set rules for yourself. So if you're interested, keep listening. If you're not, turn it off. All good. So what I mean by that is that because I've worked with clients for so long now, so many years, what I find is that people that try moderate things and treat themselves and reward themselves and all this sort of mentality end up falling off the wagon and going back to where they started. So what I mean by that is that so many people see the diet side and the training side as really strict, and they see it as a short-term thing, and they see it's like they're thinking, when am I going to get my next fix? So I'm like, oh, I'm going to do it for 12 weeks because then I've got so-and-so stag do then, or I've got this holiday then, I've got this wedding then, I've got my birthdays then. There's always going to be events in your life. And unfortunately, there's just, well, fortunately and unfortunately, like, yeah, great, there's events, be sociable, go to them. But unfortunately, it's showered with alcohol and crap food and late nights and all this stuff. And you might think, oh, well, don't be boring, just do that. But that's fine. If you can do that and you want to do that, I don't see many people getting results that still try and live that lifestyle and have all this alcohol and junk and things at these events. So what I think people need is, they need set rules, because I find that if you give people an inch, they'll take a mile. It's like someone trying to stop smoking, and then it's like, right, I'm going to stop smoking for 6 weeks because then I've got a night out planned because it's Jeff's birthday, so I'm going to get back on the cigs just on that night, and then trying to get back to your normal strict lifestyle after that. It's not exactly the same, but the physiology in your brain is quite similar if you look at the dopamine pathways and things like that I've spoke of before. So what I think people need is, they need set rules. So what I mean by that is, I got up in the morning at a certain time. Like, that is non-negotiable. That's what it needs to be. So it's like, right, I'm getting up at this time. That's already started my day because I know what I'm doing after that. Right, straight, I get a cold shower. I'm not saying get a cold shower, but I get a cold shower. That's just part of my routine. Tick, get up, cold shower, tick. Gym, this time, tick. Meal 1 is at this time, tick. Meal 2 is at this time, tick. Bedtime, tick. Can you see the pattern? And it's like, it's non-negotiable. I've got my lunchbox with me for meal 1. I've got my lunchbox for meal 2 if need me, if I'm not going to be in the house. So if you don't have those in place, I think these set rules for yourself as a person, as a man or as a woman, then that is going to open the door and the conversation to, oh, well, I ain't got my lunchbox with me. Oh, well, I'll have to go get that. Oh, well, I slept through my alarm, or I didn't set my alarm. I didn't go to the gym, so that's already ruined the day. Well, I might as well sack it off. I'll start again tomorrow. So the main message from this video is, I want people to, yeah, give yourself a set list of rules. And it might seem a little bit strict, but I think in this day and age, there's that much crap food around us, and there's so many people trying to pull you in one direction, push you in the other direction. You go around the corner, oh, McDonald's. Oh, you go around the corner, oh, it's his birthday, you're coming out tonight. And it's like all in your face. So I think the best way around it is to have this set list for yourself. And everyone's list is going to be different. You set a list, write them down, write them in your phone or a piece of paper, whatever you want to do, and have the list that you're comfortable with and that you know you can achieve. Don't set the bar too high, but don't set it too low anyway. Like, it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but then you create new habits and it just becomes second nature. I'm more annoyed if I don't get a cold shower. I'm more annoyed if I do eat a pizza instead of my lunchbox that I've planned. I'm more annoyed if I miss the gym than actually doing it. It's not worth it. The regret for me is not worth it enough. So hopefully this helps some people. If you're struggling with your diet and your exercise regime and late nights and knackered in the morning, all this, start to get regimented. Like, imagine you're in the army or something like that, if you need that. And I think a lot of this sort of modern day environment, we need to go back to that sort of routine. And you feel so good for it, and it just sets you up, especially if you wake up the time you want to wake up and you go to bed the time you want to wake up. All that in between becomes a lot easier. So I ramble on a bit, but hopefully I got through to a few people. It's worth doing, make a free video. So if you need help on this, if this isn't enough without my services, then I do online coaching. We get constant available WhatsApp communication. It's accountability. I think it's amazing for people. And if anything, it's like, do 12 weeks with me, 3 months. It just sets you off on that path, and it's life lessons for life. So hopefully I can help people go in the right direction. Drop me a message, share, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Tag your mates in it. Drop me a message if you need my help and I can tell you what my services include. Thanks for listening, guys. Cheers.